Need a sling. Yeah.
Nature's servant awaits.
Thy temples will sit.
Let's use my bow.
Oh, yes.
Thy Valkor's mighty blade.
Okay. Let's withdraw this way.
Omnipresent authority figure.
Dread wolves. Oh god. Can't we catch one break? Yeah, just for once. Okay, we might as well go back to Nashkel to save our... sell our stuff. I can't wait to kill my first... ghouls. Oh, sorry, not fighting you. Fighting you would be suicide. Or just very annoying. With possible deaths. So, no.
As you direct.
Yeah, I can't wait to kill my first Dreadwolf. It will be so cathartic. You know, just to finally turn around and say, no, you can't run us off this area of the map. We're properly equipped and leveled up. And we're going to smash your face in.
Good as done.
Just as I thought.
But right now it is, you know, just get away. It's only sensible.
For the group.
Especially when we haven't got room to maneuver. Yeah, that's one thing that gets me.
As
It's one thing to send the player fleeing from enemies, but when you send him or her fleeing from enemies into another group of enemies that are just as tough, well, you might have a few balance issues. I think this is why, another reason why Baldur's Gate 2 is more fondly remembered, or just more widely played, because it doesn't kick you when you're down, and you start out at level 9. Oh god, I wanted to sell stuff, I didn't want to just head off. Yeah, you start off at level 9, so your character isn't very fragile, even as a wizard or a bard like I am. You can take a few hits without getting, you know, worrying about just being killed by a lucky arrow shot. And you don't have to worry about not being able to affect enemies, because almost everything you bump into,
with the iron shortage
you have adequate stuff to deal with them. We got any nice scrolls? No. Web is actually pretty useful, but I don't feel I need it for this particular party strategy, because we're a melee heavy party. Even though we do have ranged, we're much better at melee. So, yeah. Web is only really good if you have free action, because otherwise your fighters will get all tangled up. Free action is probably one of my favourite status buffs of the game, because it's just so useful. Saving that for when we buy a whole load of magical stuff. Oh yes, I just remembered. The price isn't based on who talks to the guy, it's based on the party leader, so Jaheira's charisma, which isn't too low, so no great loss. Now scroll friends in case there's another shopping spree. We can always sell these off, we really don't need them. So, yeah. Oh wait. Ring Wizardry, we don't need that. It's great to sell off something like that nice, because we don't need it. Of course, if Imoine was being made a mage, as is common, as I like to do, then we would keep it, but as I'm trying to play through a magic light party, well, yeah. So, yeah, I was using the mouse wheel to scroll down instead of dragging this thing, so I might miss something. Nope, we're all done. Actually, can we get this identified? No. This? Yeah. What could it possibly be? Exactly. He fails as a bard right now, but hopefully with another couple of levels, he'll be able to identify stuff. That looks exactly the same as the other stuff he has. Anyway. Let's put it back into dual short swords. We might try buying something really nice. That... Where does 20 charisma come from again? Oh yeah, that. We might try to buy something really nice now that we have a whole pile of gold. 13,000. Resistance electricity. Okay. So, what's I checking here anyway? Come on.
For the group. As you direct.
Wonder if we should continue on the main quest actually, because everything on that isn't too designed to make you tear your hair out. But I'm wondering where I can get some magical weapons, some proper ones. So I'm gonna just take a quick break, look something up while I pause the video. So it turns out that we can only really get magical weapons through looting fallen enemies and progressing through the story, which is a bit annoying, but nevertheless I do have some good news. And that is that I am a complete idiot and the village I wanted to head to was over here. But yeah, I can't wait to see how fellow bards will chronicle the Beige Balladier's journey. You know, our hero boldly wandered about
Nature's servant awaits.
aimlessly for a week and a half. You know, that kind of thing. Before settling into a village and realising he'd forgotten something, so he spent another 2 days travelling back for it.
Task at hand.
I done had enough of this.
Okay. Take out your melee weapons again.
My blade will cut you down
Wow.
inside.
Chunked. Okay, we get the idea what you kicked him in the head until he was dead. Okay. Another scalp to add to the pile. If we ever return to Perigos, that would be handy.
Now, Natha.
Okay, another scalp. I think Viconia will be the one most comfortable carrying these scalps somehow.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
For the group.
Right. And we're down here. Oh, that was the Ankig trail before. We just want to stay away from that. So yeah, I think this is the fishing village, somewhere around here. Who's this? Ajantis, yeah. This is the guy I was telling you about.
I wouldn't dream of refusing. Halt! Be you friend or
Okay. Until you tell us who you are, how should we know? We're just travellers. Good luck on your travels, yep. So you can recruit him if you want, but we're not going to. Wait, we've seen an enemy. More bandits on the flank as well. I'm gonna head this way first. I want to come round, because then they'll see Khalid first, and as is appropriate, attack him. Because he's a tank, not the squishy. Okay. I'm just thinking, yes, it's probably the best layout we can go for at the moment. Okay.
So I kicked him in the head until he was dead. So I kicked him in the head until he was dead. So I kicked him in the head. So I kicked him in the head until he was dead.
We're gonna smash him in the face until you're dead.
Kicked him in the head until he was dead.
I can't think of an equally good rhyme.
It is a fine big temple's waste.
Okay, more scalps. Gold. Scalps and gold. Scalps. Right.
I'm gone.
Okay, so that's another group of bandits who have ended their lives. Or we ended their lives more accurately. They didn't
Is good as
spontaneously decide that life was meaningless and kill themselves. No, we killed them. A bunch of chickens. Which means a village is near. As well as a house. Let's talk to these Sunners and Jevadas and
Just name what
Tillman.